Hola YouTube, this is video numero dos. Like I said in my last video, I was going to make my coming out video. Um, so this is my coming out video. Obviously, I am gay. Like girls, no guys. Not down for that. So let's start with when I figured it out. I basically figured out that I was gay when I was like 10 or 11, because that's like 4th, 5th grade when people start getting their first, boy-girl crushes and stuff like that. So I didn't really follow that crowd. Like everyone was having their crushes, and I was kind of like, I didn't understand it. I hung out with my one friend that hasn't even had a boyfriend yet. She's 16. I always hang out with her because nobody would like pressure me, to talk about boys. So it was more comfortable for me. Around the time that I was 13, 14, I started thinking about the term lesbian. Like, it really started to come forth in my head, and it was an everyday thought, like, oh, could I be a lesbian? Could I be a lesbian? And so I dated my first girlfriend when I was 14. It was an in the closet relationship because I lived with my mom, and nobody really knew. I told some kids at school about it, like my close friends, and they were all cool with it, really accepting, and but it was still like a closeted thing. I dated her for a month, and then we had to break up because of my mom. Um, yeah, so I came out to my mom with that girlfriend because I did figure out that I was gay, that I just didn't have an attraction to guys, that I just didn't think I ever would. And I just really liked girls, and that's what felt right for me, because everyone started getting their first boyfriend around that time. They talk about how they were so happy with their boyfriend and how they felt and stuff, and I just didn't relate at all. I didn't understand what they were talking about. Yeah, so I told my mom, and she didn't take it very well, and I was obviously too young to be able to drive places or move out or anything. So I had to break up with my girlfriend because my mom found out, freaked out, put me on lockdown. After that, I started dating guys again because I just wanted to make everyone else happy and make my mom happy. And so, because if I didn't date guys, and she was gonna like take away my life, and I dated this one kid, and it was uncomfortable. Like, I never wanted to really hang out. I never wanted to like kiss or anything because it was just weird for me. And I cared about this kid. He was like a brother to me, though. We were pretty close. We were like best friends. And I actually told him, like during the relationship, that I was gay. I just didn't tell him that. I just kind of told him he was an exception to make him feel okay. And that ended really bad. He got into drugs and stuff like that. After that, I tried to tell my mom again that I was gay, and it didn't go very well. She tried to take away all my stuff again, wouldn't let me see my friends, put me down for it, and so I just went back in the closet. I dated this other kid, I'd hold his hand when I went places, but it was just, I was so unhappy. I was incredibly unhappy, and he broke up with me because he said I wasn't really that into the relationship, and I was okay with it. It was just to get my mom off my back, basically. So after that, I couldn't take being completely miserable and in the closet. And I got in this, a lot of things happened there. I ended up moving in with my dad. Excuse me. He took me in. About 2 weeks living with my dad, I was really scared, and he came in my room one night, and I decided that I was going to tell him, because I just didn't want this to be a secret anymore. Me and my dad have a really good relationship, and I didn't want to keep this from him. So I really came to terms and accepted myself as gay at that point, and I wanted him to know. So he came in my room. I had a really hard time getting it out. He kind of guessed. He was like, "Is it about your sexuality?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and I'm crying, and I told him, and he took it pretty well. for the most part, he said he still loved me no matter what. He wasn't going to try and stop me or change who I was. And I was really thankful for that. And then it took him a while to get past the awkwardness and to be comfortable talking about it. And he did. He's actually really good about it now. And he's a great dad. And he's been not supportive, but he's been good about it. And he's accepted it. And that's all I could really ask for after all my mom put me through. He even met my girlfriend for the first time last week, and he was totally cool about it. It wasn't awkward at all, he said, and so that it goes good now. And I don't really talk to my mom because of certain things that we just don't get along. She tries to talk to me. She's telling me that she's okay with me being gay, but there's really nothing she can do about it anymore. And I've been out of the closet since October 1st, 2012. After I told my dad, I told everyone else. My friend drew me a pride tattoo on my foot, and I put a picture on Facebook, and that's basically how I came out. A lot of people thought it was a joke, and were like, oh, you're too pretty to be gay, stuff like that. But now everybody knows that I'm gay, and I've gotten a few bad comments, and I've had a few people be rude to me about it, but for the most part, everyone's been really good about it around here. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to stay friends with people because they think you're going to develop a crush on them or something, but if they're good friends, they'll stay with you and they'll stay being your friend and they'll understand everything. Everyone knows about me and my girlfriend. It's an open relationship. Well, not an open relationship like we date other people. It's a committed relationship. It's just people know about us. Everyone knows about us. She's open. Everyone knows about me there because she lives 2 hours away. And so yeah, that's basically how I came out. And if you ever need anyone to talk to about anything or need advice about anything, feel free to send me a message or message me on Tumblr, message my email, anything. And I will be here for you to give you advice, to listen, to support you, just to be someone you can talk to. So don't be afraid to message me or anything or talk to me. I'm pretty friendly. Also, if you have any suggestions for videos you want me to make to explain anything or give advice, I would love to hear your suggestions, and I'll try to make them happen. Okay, so thanks for watching, and there'll be more videos to come. Subscribe if you'd like. I'd like for you to subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day and a great week.